Alright, guys, so after about 3 weeks of traveling, I could finally say, like, yo, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, all that stuff we kind of missed out on. But every year, I like to do almost like not a recap, but I like planning out what we did for. Well, first off, I shouldn't say every year because I only did this last year. But basically, 2020, I made a video that was like plans for 2020, and now I want to do plans for 2021. There's a couple things I do want to talk about, especially because here's the thing. 2020, even though like 2020 was a bad year for most people, 2020 was a pretty good year for me, I won't lie. So started social media in 2020. We went from 530 subscribers to 800, I think, like last week. So we gained 300 subs in a year, which doesn't seem like a lot, but for me, that's a lot. So yeah, super grateful for that. My goal this year, my main goal is I want to hit 1,000, because 1,000, for those of you that don't know, with YouTube, you have to hit 1,000 subscribers and 40,000 hours a year of view time. Now, what's funny is I shattered that 40,000, which is the harder one, apparently. Everyone's like, how are you getting 40,000 hours? And it's because we get a lot of views, it's just not a lot of subscribers, which, again, not complaining. But I'd like to see that 1,000 point. So one of the big things that I feel like I accomplished in 2020 is I finally figured out, well, here's the thing. I've been doing this for a long time. I know I'm not a big YouTuber or whatever, but I've been doing this for like 8 years. And I feel like last year was the first year I figured out what I'm doing, if that makes sense. Like I understand the business aspect of it. I understand that there's a lot more to this than just playing a video game and putting it out. Like there's a lot of planning involved. There's a lot of intricate moving parts to doing things. So I think this year and going forward, I want to do a little more group stuff, so videos with friends, because I feel like we used to do a lot of group stuff, but because we all kind of separated with jobs, school, whatnot, we kind of couldn't do those anymore. But now we're at a point where all of us can kind of figure out our schedules, and we can finally make videos again. But I also want to do more interactive videos with viewers, and I'm not 100% sure how to do that. And this is kind of my calling to you guys as to what you want to see, what ideas do you have that we can do with you guys. Of course, we still have the live streaming, but I still want to stick to 3 videos a week. There's kind of a big topic, I guess, going on in kind of the gaming community. As you guys may have seen, a lot of YouTubers have kind of changed their content to kind of fit YouTube's algorithm. Also, you have a lot of gaming YouTubers leaving, unfortunately. But here's the thing about that I do kind of want to comment on. So one of the YouTubers that I kind of knew of or grew up with was a guy named Video Game Donkey, who recently did a video a couple weeks ago on how he can't keep up anymore with YouTube's algorithm, because you see all those Fortnite guys posting every single day because they have editors. Now, I'm not fortunate enough to do that. I know Donkey is fortunate enough to have a video editing team to do that. Again, I don't, but I like making 3 videos a week. Here's the thing. Love you, Donkey, but you kind of did a weird thing where you would play through an entire game before putting out a video, which is very time consuming. So I can understand why you can feel like almost like a burnout, or like you're going through a lot of content to make one video. You know, I feel like that's like a time management thing, but I'm not ripping on them or anything. I'm just saying, like, that mentality it makes sense. Like, you want to keep up with the algorithm of YouTube when video gaming is such a huge competition. But yeah, you also have the people leaving YouTube. And that's really because, we're going to be honest with you, video games just aren't really what they used to be. We're kind of at a very stale point in video game history, because think about it, Cyberpunk was supposed to be such a big game and it ended up basically flopping. So it's a little hard to keep your head up as a gamer when the last 2 years have kind of been shit. That's why I want to do more content that's a little more, not off gaming, but just more interactive of what you guys want to see, not really what we want to do as much, because I feel like for the last 8 years I've kind of focused on what I want to put out rather than seeing what you guys wanted. And I feel like I'm in a comfortable spot now where, since I understand how to edit, understand how to promote a little bit better, that's still working on that, but we can do other things, and that's super important to me. Of course, as I said, we're going to stay with streaming. I still want to put out 3 videos a week, so that comes out to almost, what's 54 times 3? I'm not good at math, but what is that, like 160 videos a year? We're close to 1,000 videos, but that includes live streams, so I don't know if that really counts. But yeah, so for 2021, just to quickly wrap this up, without going into too much detail of why video games are kind of crumbling. 2021, I want to be the year where we do a little bit more than the usual. Not in the sense of more content, because it's very hard to put more content out without seeing a dip in quality. And I care more about quality than quantity, even though YouTube's algorithm says otherwise. But you also have to understand, we make these videos for us, for me, and for you guys to enjoy. And I do want to somewhat keep it that way, but I also do want to hear what you guys have to say and what you're interested in. A lot of that's going to be limited to time constraints because, right, everyone's working. I'm really the only YouTuber. Grant's getting more into streaming, which is good. So he's making that a little bit more of a priority, I've noticed. Jason's awesome. Jason will always make time. So it's really, we need more than 3, obviously, and we'll find that time. But for right now, 2021, I want to focus on getting that 1,000 by the end of the year, which would be huge. And then just more content that you guys want to see. I feel like I've been picking the content a little too much. And yeah, so even though all these YouTubers are leaving and they're kind of giving up on the whole, basically just giving up on gaming, which rightfully so. I can't complain because, again, gaming's just not that good. But for us, we're just going to keep tanking through. Hopefully we'll do live streams again. I can't change the schedule very much. Like, it's still going to be the same schedule, but it's just going to be a little more interactive. So maybe we'll start doing some interesting things on stream besides just playing games on our own, or playing like one game for 5 hours, whatever it is. But yeah, I'm hoping 2021 is going to be just as good, if not better, than 2020, which I know is weird to say because I know 2020 wasn't a great year for everyone. But yeah, that's really it, guys. I mean, I'm looking forward to 2021. I think a lot of people are. And I really hope that we can do something with this a little more than just what we've been doing. So again, I won't chew your ear off. Hopefully I'll see you guys at stream. We'll have our first video out on Monday, which is going to be December's Twitch clips. We already started January, so I'm going to edit that, put that on Monday, and we're right back on track to where we were last year. So again, hopefully you guys had a happy new year, Merry Christmas, whatever holiday you celebrate, and hopefully I'll see you guys a lot more often. So yeah, peace guys. See you later.